What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Automotive Life. My name is Lucky, and today's video is all about can you still make money in the car business in 2021? Now, I've seen a lot of people really down on their luck, and people are really upset because it's just been a very hard time for the automotive industry. Whether you can't get vehicles for your dealership, you're struggling with your auto repair business, maybe your rental car company, you're not really sure which direction to spin it on. So I kind of wanted to touch on a few of these things because, like I said, I read your guys' comments, I get your messages and stuff like that, and I want to answer some of the questions you guys have. But before I do, if you can please do me a favor and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That helps me find more amazing people like yourselves that enjoy automotive content. Also, if you consider subscribing, I'll be posting epic shit like this all the time. And without any more shameless plugging, let's get into the video. All right, guys, the big $1,000,000 question: can you still make money in the car business in 2021? The vague answer is yes, but the downfall is a lot of the people that are struggling right now are very, they don't know which direction to go, how they're going to do it, and everything else. So some of the things that we're going to talk to you today about is keeping your options open and thinking a little more broad. So when we build a foundation for either your dealership, your rental car business, or your automotive repair business, we talk about always keeping yourself diverse enough that it'll give you plenty of opportunities to make as much money no matter which way you do. So we're going to start with the dealer end. So a lot of dealers are complaining right now that there are no cars at the auction. There's a shortage of cars, they're overpaying for cars. If you don't know this, basically all the franchise stores are buying up all the used cars. They're not, the trade-ins are not taken back to the auction because they can't get enough new cars from Detroit to put back in their place. So they need cars on their lot, so they're keeping all the trade-ins. And whatever garbage trickles down to the auction, then you have all the independent dealers fighting like cats and dogs trying to get these, these buckets to put on their lots. But instead of doing that, I would tell people, relax, pick the good ones. Don't get yourself in such a rush to fill their lot. Dealers have this big panic effect where they feel like if their lot is empty, everyone's going to think they're going out of business or they're going to think something bad. I'll be the first one to tell you, don't think that way. When I see an empty lot, I don't think they're going out of business. I'm like, okay, they're winding down, they're getting smart. Even if you come over here to our lots, we're at like maybe 60% capacity right now. We're going to whittle ourselves down to 50% in the next month because there's no point. I am not going to go out and overpay for cars, and neither should you. What I'm doing is I'm capitalizing on the people's, FOMO, which is fear of missing out on these vehicles. So one of the things that I've been doing to keep myself open is buying cars off of Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and OfferUp and turning around and selling them over there. We're doing an average about 10 cars a week right now. I just get on there. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now as we speak. I find these vehicles on Craigslist, Facebook, buy them, clean them up, and I send them directly to the auction. Now, we don't make a lot of money. Sometimes I'll make $500, maybe $1,000. But if you're doing 10 a week, it's going to balance out. And every week, my goal is just to make sure that we could find 10 decent cars to do this. Now, the reason why I'm able to buy cars on Craigslist and Facebook and OfferUp compared to actually the auction is because they're cash. You can't use your credit lines to buy these cars. So a lot of dealers right now don't have cash. They have lines of credit. So that's why at the auction, these guys are just going stupid overpaying for cars. But you use your mind. You become a wholesaler slash broker. You buy these cars. If you have cash, buy these cars online, or from the regular people, clean them up, take them to the auction, and let these dealers fight over them paying higher cash. It's been doing great for the last, I'd say, about 2 to 3 months. Like, we've just been killing it because, there's no point in me trying to compete with these guys to overbid on the exact same cars. Now, when I see a Ford Focus that retails for $4,000, sell for $6,000 at the auction, I already knew there was stuff going bad. But like I said, take advantage of this. Keep yourself open enough where I don't care if the lot is empty and it doesn't have a lot of cars. As long as we have something there that our salesmen can sell, they can make money, and there's something to bring in people, go for it. But open up with, your dealer's license. You can do sales, you can do wholesaling, you can do brokering, you can do all the same things that I'm doing just from here. You can start taking on consignments. There's a lot of people that are moving out of state or moving into state. Start running ads. Hey, consign your car to me. I'll help you sell it. Try to think of the different ways to make money. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is auto repair. A lot of auto repair stores are booming right now because of the stimulus money. They're making so much money off of this. So what I'm telling them is now they have an opportunity to build something with these new customers. I talk to a lot of these automotive repair shops, and they are very mechanically savvy. They're hardworking people. but they're not business savvy. When I asked one of the biggest shops here in town about their CRM, he had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like, well, how do you track your customers? How do you tell them about the specials that are coming up next week? How do you email them because you just did their timing belt and you know their water pump's going to go out in like 6 months? How do you like keep following up with these people for like turn down services? And they don't. Diversify yourself. You're not only an auto repair company, but you're going to be a marketing company as well. You need to build a good CRM, build your social media, and go after it. You're going to have to do a lot of unconventional things right now to make money in this industry. So a lot of people are trapped in this little square thing of like, I'm a dealer, I'm auto repair, this is all I do. Everything we're going to be talking about today is to kind of break that bubble, to show you that there is a lot more to make money on and to go after. Next we're going to talk about is the rental car market. It is insanely hot here in Vegas. If you get on Turo right now, you cannot find a car under $100. It could be a busted up Nissan Sentra from 2014 and it's still going for $100 this Memorial Day weekend because there's no supply. There's absolutely none. You know, we keep talking about getting more cars to add on there, and as soon as we do, they're rented out. It's insane. But the other thing is, I know what's happening is a lot of people are getting excited. They're going to go out and buy a bunch of cars to fill the market, and then when you know the stimulus money and the unemployment runs out, all of a sudden the market's going to crash. So we're focusing on the weekly rentals, the stuff that like Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, because a lot of these guys, they can't get traditional financing for their cars through dealerships because they've been out of work, on unemployment, or stimulus, or whatever the case may be is. So we're pushing that particular platform of selling weekly rentals to get these people in there. So hopefully they can make money with Uber, make money with Postmates, Amazon, stuff like that, and to kind of spin the economy. So even though, it's a lot harder to make money right now, it's not impossible and it is not dead. Just keep your mind open, think of different things, and every time you open up a business, think of all the ways you can make money. So like, we just talked about rental cars. 99% of the calls that I get from consulting and everything else is always exotic cars. Everybody wants to do exotic cars. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you see on my channel, I talk about exotic cars all the time. We go out, we buy them, we rent them, we flip them, we have fun with them. It's a great business to be into. But I love cheap cars and I love weekly rentals because for every one Ferrari, there's 10,000 people waiting to buy a Honda Civic. So think about it that way. Get your weekly rentals, get that cash flow going. If you want to buy one Audi R8 or you want to buy a McLaren or a Ferrari or a Lambo or something like that, and you want a car hack and basically rent it for half the month and drive it for free, no problem. We'll show you how to do that. But don't go in there thinking that. Get a good baseline of making money. So when I tell people that you make more money off of old crusty U-Hauls and minivans, and it's not sexy, but it's something different that people are not approaching, because I guarantee you're watching this video right now, none of you guys are thinking about renting minivans or U-Hauls. Guaranteed. Everybody's like, I want to get Mercedes, I want to get some Cadillacs, some Ferraris, Lamborghinis, a Porsche, something crazy like that. Like I said, just think simple terms, outside the box, If it's, just keep it simple. If it's making you money, I don't care what it is. If they told me right now that I'd make $1 million renting out smart cars, I would sell everything in my lot and buy nothing but smart cars. So, keep this opportunity. Like I said, it's a learning process. And also, you got to remember, everything we're doing right now is just because of the pandemic. This is a moving target. Every time we try to figure out a business plan and we got our money nailed down to a science, like, okay, this is our business structure, this is how we're going to formulate everything. In 2 months, when that stimulus money moves, so does our target. Now we're going to have a completely new demographic. We're going to have people at low income, maybe no down payments, people just getting started back with their job. So each of those businesses are going to have different trials and tribulations on how to get to that new target. So like I said, everything in the automotive industry is very fluent. You can make money, but you got to be able to adjust and move quickly to the market, because, everybody's saying, well, this is what I've been doing for 20 years and it works and this is the way I'm going to do it. Don't think that way. Be open to change. Be open to doing something dramatic. If you're in car dealership business, open up a rental company. If you're in auto repair, try to do a dealership. If you're doing, auto body collision, open up a rental car company and rent to all your clients. I mean, start thinking outside the box to get you guys going. And another thing I'm going to tell you guys right now, marketing. 100% marketing. We crush it here in Vegas because all the dealers don't like to spend money in marketing. Even auto repair, I very rarely see shops. I think I see 2 shops that actually rent. If you go to Facebook libraries, ad libraries, you can get on there and you could search in your area all the local companies that are posting ads, and you could see your competition right there, and it'll blow your way on how many people are not advertising. We're talking big companies or companies you're familiar with, because they've been doing business one particular way. They have maybe a fleet of clients and they don't believe in advertising for new ones. This is your opportunity to build that up. So get online, take some classes, talk about doing the marketing, educate yourself. Also, we do it for you guys if you guys want to pay a monthly service, but think outside the box and be aggressive, because now is your time. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section down below. I answer every single one myself personally, none of my staff. Also, like I said, if you've learned anything, please smash the like button. I would truly appreciate it. Also subscribe. I'm going to be posting stuff like this all the time. And thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.